Okay, we'll give you a second to come on here. The thumbnail. So I wanted to explain that. The thumbnail is, that's the name of my new book. I'm writing a daily devotions book. And today's daily devotion is Go with the Funk. No, do not fight the funk. Don't fight the funk. Go with the flow. Okay. Don't fight the funk. Go with the flow. So every day I write a daily devotion on a calendar. And then as that started this year, 2023, then on January 1st, we'll start my book and start writing them. And then when we get to 365, which is the angel number that says, levels to heaven, new beginnings, prosperity, and changes. That's what 365 is. So that's what the book's title is. And it's also for Angel. When I got my reading, St. Michael and Angel channeled him, and he said to finish the book that I'm writing. Every lifetime, I do stuff like the pyramid codes, the Bible, all kinds of stuff. In this life, I've had daily devotions throughout my whole life, books. And I finally started writing one, but not intentionally. I just started writing them on my calendar, and then I got more was revealed. So the message today is to be creative. St. Michael wants you to be creative. He wants you to be authentic. So some of you can write a book. Some of you won't be writing a book. Maybe you'll be writing a song or a recipe. Whatever you're supposed to be doing, he wants you to fulfill it. So let me know in the comments if any of you are writing songs or books or anything very creative. So St. Michael says, explore your options. And that's what I was just saying. Whatever it is, it has to do with writing, though, he says. This is a specific message. So if you're a mechanic, it might be a how-to book. If you're a cook, it might be a recipe book. For me, it's a daily devotions. I'm reading the energy. So don't fight the funk, go with the flow. Okay, you have a decision to make, and St. Michael's saying explore your options. So it could be what I was talking about, but it could be a whole different thing because we're back onto the reading now. So there's a decision to make. Okay, and the bottom of the deck is it has to do with love. Ace of Cups. Has to do with love. That's the Ace of Cups. All about emotions and love. Okay, so let's go ahead and St. Michael says, have a sense of humor. And he says you have the Four of Cups next, which is 3 of them on the ground and 1 in your mind yet. So he's saying explore your options, make that decision, stay in love, but let's get that idea on paper. And that's what I'm doing by voicing it. And I voiced it on 24/7 Zoom AA yesterday. I'm voicing it because if you voice it out loud, then you're putting it into action. So I'm voicing it. I'm saying I'm starting my book. I have my rough draft. January 1st, I'll make my second draft, and then I would try to get it published 2025. So I'll work on that. Okay, so it's a long process, but it has to go slow because it has to be right. Okay, courageous and daring, 2 of Wands. And again, it's about writing it. You have to be courageous and daring when you write this stuff. You can't let fear get in the way. So write about your thoughts and your feelings. Who knows what your project will be? I'm just giving you an example of mine, but the 2 of Wands is courageous and daring. Okay. And Nine of Pentacles is about money, and it's about getting it done. It's about completing it. Now, I'm not doing it for money. I don't care if it costs me money just to publish it. But whatever, that's way down the road. So I'm staying in today. But Nine of Pentacles is, it may become your career. It may become part of your career. I know that I can use it every day for my channel and my readings. It's a tool. I'm making a tool. Nine of Pentacles is all about your tools. Okay? And St. Michael says you created the situation and you have the power to change it. So see how this card is an artist drawing a picture. So maybe you're an artist and you're going to be doing drawings. But in the background, there is a unicorn, probably a Pegasus, but I can't see the wings. And this is also about your life. So not only are we doing stuff on canvas, we're also doing it in the ethers and the other dimensions and bringing it into real life here. So this is really important. This is going kind of deep because we're on all different dimensions, but we still have to be here. We still have to be here. We still have to live here. So we have to have something fun and exciting to do. Ace of Swords. That's St. Michael's sword of truth. So he's just saying absolutely 100% true. Okay. Now, he's also telling you to detach from anything that's not true. So anything that isn't making you feel like it's the truth, you need to detach from it. Especially the stuff in the Matrix. We know that everything from A to Z is probably a scam for money, and we just need to detach from it. Of course, we still have to live in the world, and we still have to pay our bills, but just pay them and be done with it. Don't let it get you down. Okay, that was the very first row. So now we're going to go a little bit deeper. And the 10 of Wands is an ending. We want to get out of the prison that we're in. Prison of the mind. Prison of the home. Your home is protected by angels. Some of you are worried about your home. Well, it's protected. You can still buy a security system. I have one. And that's underneath, let's see, that's underneath the decision card. So maybe you're thinking of changing your home, getting a security system, or moving. But we want to get out of that prison that we're in, whatever you're feeling. 10 of Wands. It is an ending. There's some lies, there's some delusions, the Moon card, there's some illusions that you have, and it's about a person. But it says this person is real and trustworthy. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but the illusions and the untrustworthiness probably should go, because St. Michael's saying this person is trustworthy. And it is underneath the Four of Cups, so it might have to do with something you're thinking about up on top there. That thought that's up there might be stopping you from doing something because you're not sure, you're not trusting. Well, St. Michael says to trust. And get a new perspective. So get a new perspective on things. The Hanged Man. Forgive yourself, you've done nothing wrong. So this new perspective must be about you. It might be something about you, because this is saying forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. So we need a new perspective in order to move on. We talked about this in length yesterday, so you might want to look at yesterday's reading. Have strength. Honor and trust your feelings. That's under the 9 of Pentacles. So in order to get that book written or that song written, etc., our creative project, we have to have strength and we have to honor and trust our feelings. So mine happened it just happened. I didn't say, okay, I'm going to write down all my daily devotions in a calendar and then I'm going to put them in a book. And levels of heaven, 365 angel. I didn't plan any of this. Just yesterday I wanted to call it 365. So then I looked up the angel number, and it means levels of heaven, new beginnings, prosperity, and changes. And I said, okay, an angel help me with St. Michael. So it all just worked. See, that's how you manifest. You just go with the flow. You don't actually say, I'm going to do this, 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 and this. You just go with the flow. So now I have a title, I have a rough draft, I have a book, and then I worry about the rest later. It'll all just click into place. But I have to have strength, and I have to trust my feelings. So you see how these readings go? Good. I hope you see that. Okay, God is in charge, and that's what I was just saying. I'm not in charge, God is. I'm just doing the footwork. I'm doing the energy reading, and I'm following my intuition. I'm honoring and trusting my feelings, right? And then I'm just doing it. And then I talked about it on Zoom twice now, and I won't keep it up, but I have to put it out there so that I know that it's kind of like once you put it out there, then it's finished and you move on to the next phase. Okay, and that card's with new beginnings. And what did I just say? Levels to heaven, new beginnings, prosperity, changes. So there's the new beginning. And that's underneath St. Michael's Sword of Truth. So only the truth as we go forward. We're taking a leap of faith. That's what the Fool card is. It doesn't mean you're a fool. It means you're taking a leap of faith. But some people could call you a fool. Oh, yeah, you're going to do that? Ha, ha, ha. Well, with Christ, all things are possible. Remember our scripture reading from yesterday? Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Okay, the last cards this is your life's purpose. So whatever we're doing, this creative project, it's going to connect us with our life's purpose. So don't look for the end. Like, I'm not going to tell you about publishing because I don't have this draft done. Once I transfer this coming year, I'm going to go one day at a time and do each page as the Spirit tells me, using this square in the calendar to project the thought. Then I'm going to worry about publishing after that. But this is my life's purpose, so maybe it has something to do with me meeting the publisher, and that's my twin. You know, I'm just using that for an example. You know, we just keep going, click, 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 okay? And the last card out is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is your life's purpose. You're going to do a 180-degree change. Something's changing. The pendulum's swinging. It goes this way, then it goes this way. Then it goes this way, okay? That's the pendulum swinging. That's the Wheel of Fortune. But this is your life's purpose. Okay? And on the bottom of the deck, remember, it's all about love. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Okay, we're sticking with the same scripture we had yesterday. Philippians 4:13, for those of you that didn't look it up. For those of you that did look it up. Decide to be happy now, bottom of the deck by St. Michael. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Thanks for listening.